Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning, Dr. Kela. My name is Nurila Adisha binti Sulaiman from Research Methodology Section 3. My matric number is GB2400151. So today I'm excited to share my research title, Exploring the Impact of Digital Tools in Design and Technologies Education (RBT) among TVET educators. The integration of digital tools into education is no longer just an innovation, it is necessary, especially in niche contexts. The technical and vocational education and training TVET system is a vital component in preparing a skilled workforce to meet the demands of Industry 4.0. However, the adoption of digital tools in teaching and learning within the system has been challenging due to limited exposure, training gaps, and inadequate infrastructure. Through this presentation, I will walk you through the background of the study, the theoretical framework used, and the research methodology and the significance of this study. Let us begin with the background of our research. The integration of digital tools into education has the potential to revolutionize how knowledge is delivered and absorbed. In Malaysia, the TVET system plays a crucial role in preparing students for technical fields and ensuring they possess the necessary skills to meet the demands of the global workforce. Unfortunately, many TVET educators struggle to effectively incorporate digital tools into their teaching practice. This lack of integration is often due to insufficient training and limited access to resources, which creates a gap in knowledge transfer between educators and students. As a result, students may be unprepared for the workforce, particularly in era characterized by rapid technological advancement. The relevance of these studies lies in addressing these gaps. Nation Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025 this year emphasizes modernizing teaching practice to prepare students for Industry 4.0. This includes equipping educators with the skill to use digital tools in ways that enhance student engagement, innovation, and job readiness. The study is guided by 4 research objectives. First, to explore how secondary school teachers can enhance their RBT teaching practice using digital tools. Second, to assess the influence of technical support and training on educators' ability to adopt digital tools. Third, to analyze the role of digital tools in fostering innovation and job readiness among students. And lastly, to identify the challenges teachers face in integrating digital tools into the RBT curriculum. These objectives provide a roadmap for understanding the current landscape and identifying actionable solutions to improve teaching and learning outcomes. The research examines 2 primary variables, which is the first one, dependent variable. In this research, the dependent variable is the educator of design and technologies within the RBT curriculum. Specifically, this refers to how these educators perform their teaching duties, such as their ability to integrate digital tools into lessons, the quality of their teaching methods, and their ability to meet the needs of Industry 4.0 through modernized approach. The study measures how educator engagement with digital tools impact teaching outcomes, such as enhanced classroom interaction, better student understanding, and alignment with curriculum objectives. For example, if digital tools are successfully implemented, independent variable, we might observe improved teaching quality, more interactive lesson, or even better job preparation for students, which is the dependent variable. Second, it is independent variable. So in my research, the independent variable is the impact of digital tools in teaching and learning. This refers to the degree and manner in which digital tools such as simulation, software, e-learning platform, or virtual design program influence teaching methodologies and educator performance. This focuses on identifying whether digital tools enhance educators' teaching capabilities or pose challenge due to lack of training, infrastructure, or other factors. For example, if educators are trained to use tools like CAD, computer-aided design software, or virtual learning platform, the study investigates how this influences the way they teaching design concepts in RBT. So, relationship between variables, the study explores how the independent variable, which is the impact of digital tools, affect the dependent variable, educator of design and technologies. For example, do educators with access to and training in digital demonstrate improved teaching performance? Are students better prepared for Industry 4.0 when their teachers effectively integrate these tools into the curriculum? So there's a highlight 3 case areas in my research for literature review. First is training needs for digital tools. Citation from the SADAF 2016 highlight that educators require structured training program to develop the confidence and skills needed to use digital tools effectively. In Malaysia, the lack of such program is a significant challenge, particularly in underfunded TVET institutions. Second one is the impact on learning outcome. Research by Kim 2021 found that digital tools enhance student engagement and learning outcomes. However, these benefits are often limited by external factors such as budget constraints and outdated infrastructure, which are common issues in Malaysian schools. Thirdly, is the curriculum integration challenges. March 2012 identified several barriers to digital tools adoption, including insufficient training, a lack of support, and the challenge of aligning technology use with curriculum objective. These challenges are particularly relevant to Malaysia context, where many schools struggle to meet global education standards. Next, let's go through the methodology used in this research. First is the research design. This study employs a mixed method approach which combines qualitative and quantitative research method. So why I choose a mixed method? The mixed method approach allows us to capture both numerical data and detailed insight, which is providing a holistic understanding of the impact of digital tools in RBT education. For example, survey help quantify trends and relationship between variables, while interview and observation provide rich contextual data about educator experience, challenges, and perception. For qualitative method, we use interviews and classroom observation to gain a deep understanding of the teacher's experience. For instance, educators may share their first-hand challenges with digital tools, such as difficulties in navigation software or integrating these tools into the RBT curriculum. Observation further validate this finding by showing how digital tools are actually utilized in real-time classroom settings. For quantitative methods, surveys are employed to collect measurable data, such as the percentage of educators who have received formal training on digital tools or the extent to which they believe these tools enhance learning outcome. Quantitative methods enable statistical analysis to identify patterns and correlation that might not be evident through qualitative data alone. Sample and data collection. To ensure the research findings are robust and representative, I carefully selected my sample population and employ systematic data collection methods. Firstly, the target population. My focus is on two key groups, which is TVET educator and secondary school teachers. Why TVET educator? Teachers in technical and vocational education who are directly responsible for delivering the RBT curriculum. These educators are critical to this research, as their ability to integrate digital tools can significantly impact student learning outcomes. Second, secondary school teachers. Teachers involved in related subjects within the broader educational ecosystem who may provide additional perspective on the challenges and benefit of using digital tools. Next is sampling technique. A stratified sampling method is used to ensure diverse representation across different demographics. For example, teachers from urban schools who may have better access to resource and infrastructure, while second one is teachers from rural schools who often face greater challenges due to limited resources and support. This ensures that the research findings reflect the varied experience of educators from different contexts. Next is sample size. A sufficient sample size is determined to ensure statistical validity and reliability of the finding. For example, a sample of 200 educators might be targeted with approximately equal representation from rural and urban area. For data collection method, data is collected using a combination of online survey, distributed through email or platform like Google Form to gather quantitative data efficiently. Second one, in-person survey, conducted at school or workshop to include educators who may not have easy access to online tools. Second one is interview and focus group discussion. This method enables in-depth exploration of educator perspective, such as their experience with training program or their views on the relevance of digital tools for the RBT curriculum. Next, for research instrument, to gather the necessary data, I use the three research instruments. First is survey, observation checklist, and interview guides. For the survey, I designed with a closed-ended and open-ended question to capture both quantitative data and qualitative insight. Key focus include educator familiarity with digital tools, the availability of training programs and infrastructure in their school, perceived challenges and benefit of using digital tools. Second one is observation checklist. For observation checklist, I will use during the classroom visit to systematically evaluate the use of digital tools. These checklists include the criteria such as the type of digital tools being used, the frequency and purpose of tool usage, and student engagement and participation level when digital tools are incorporated. Third one is the interview guides. Semi-structured interview guides are developed to ensure the consistency while allowing flexibility to explore unexpected themes. For example, questions might focus on educator experience, their perception of how digital tools enhance, and suggestions for improving the integration of digital tools in RBT education. For quantitative data analysis, from survey is analyzed using SPSS, statistical package for the social science. These analyses include descriptive statistics and also inferential statistics. For the qualitative data analysis, I use from the interview and open-ended survey response to analyze thematically. This involves identifying recurring themes such as lack of training or positive impact on students. So integration of findings, the mixed method approach ensures that the quantitative and qualitative findings complement each other. For example, While statistically analysis may reveal that 70% of educators report inadequate training, qualitative insight can explain why these training programs are perceived as inadequate or what specific skill educators feel they lack. So the challenge and limitation, every methodology has its challenge and it is important to acknowledge them up front. First is access to participants. Reaching educators in rural schools can be challenged due to logistical and connectivity issues. Second is bias in self-reporting. Survey respondents may overestimate their digital tool usage or downplay challenge due to social desirability bias. Third one is time constraint. Conducting in-depth interview and observation requires significant time, which may limit the sample size of qualitative data. Despite these challenges, the mixed method approach ensures that the data collected is both comprehensive and reliable, enabling us to draw meaningful conclusions about the impact of digital tools in RBT education. To achieve this objective, I adapt three key frameworks. Firstly is TPEC framework. The first framework is the Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge TPEC model, which is this framework emphasizes the importance of integrating three types of knowledge for effective teaching. Understanding how to use digital tools effectively, knowing the best teaching methods and strategy to engage students, master of the student or subject being tough. In this case, design and technologies RBT. The intersection of these three areas represent the optimal use of technology in teaching. For instance, an RBT teachers might use CAD, software technologies knowledge, to teach design concept content knowledge while employing interactive teaching methods, pedagogical knowledge to ensure student engagement. This framework is particularly relevant as it helps assess whether educators have the skills needed to effectively integrate technology into their teaching practice. Next one is SAMR model framework, which describes the stage of technology integration in education. There is a 4 stage, which is substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. The SAMR model provides a framework to evaluate the depth of technology integration in classroom, from basic substitution to transformative practice that redefine learning experience. For example, technology replaces traditional tools without significant change. Technology serves a substitute but adds functional improvement. Technology allows for significant task redesign. Technology enables entirely new tasks that were previously unimaginable, such as using virtual reality simulation to teach real-world design challenge. Lastly is UTAUT framework, which is the Unified Theory of Acceptance and Use of Technology. This framework examines the behavioral and organizational factors that influence the adoption of technology. It consists of 4 key constructs. Firstly is performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and lastly the facilitating condition. For example, the availability of resources, training, and infrastructure to support technology use. This UTAUT framework is particularly useful in identifying the barrier educators face in adapting digital tools and the factors that can motivate them to overcome these barriers. So, in conclusion, this research is to aim to modernize teaching practice in national TVET system by equipping educators with the skills and resources to effectively use digital tools. By addressing training needs, overcoming integration challenges, and enhancing student outcome, this study contributes to the broader goals of preparing students for the demands of Industry 4.0.